You were talking about that delayed daylight, and it's been really nice to see.
It has been.
Even though we're trapped down here in the studio. We can see it behind you.
Allegedly.
What I enjoy is now during almost all of our evening shows, I can at least look at the cameras and they're not pitch black.
Still see something.
Yeah. Yeah, you can see what's going on out there.
It's like my window to the world when we're stuck in here. It's very important. I want a window in the weather center, but I've never worked in one all my career. Someday, hopefully it happens. Out there right now, we're 17 in Bangor, 24 in Portland. Right now, we have a clear sky, so the temperatures will be dropping this evening, but the clouds will thicken up later tonight, probably after midnight. And you can see there's a weak system back here to our west with some snow showers. This comes through tomorrow. There is more moisture down to the south, but that will miss us to the south, which is why we don't expect a whole lot out of this next system. So you can see the clouds come in tonight. Before they arrive, it does get colder than it is now. And then the temperatures probably level off a little bit by morning. At daybreak tomorrow, there could be a spotty snow shower, but it looks more likely late morning and midday. They will be scattered around the state. There are some indications they could be a bit heavier down east. This is probably your best chance to get an inch, and there will be some places that don't see much of this action at all, just scattered around the state. Temperatures tomorrow get close to 30 in central and southern Maine, but for the most part, we're below freezing, which is why there could be a coating and perhaps a spotty inch out there tomorrow. That's as this week's system goes by. Then on Thursday, an even weaker one comes in from the west, not expecting much more than a flurry or isolated snow shower up north. Big storm forms offshore, but what we're waiting on is Arctic cold. And as that cold approaches, there will be some snow on Saturday, certainly to our west, and some of it may pivot through Maine. Looks like this storm gets too organized too far to our south, though. So at this point, we're thinking some light snow is possible on Saturday, more likely in central and western Maine, but we'll just have to see where this trough area develops. It could swing through the whole state or pivot to our south as the storm forms out at sea. And then once this goes by, even colder air is going to build in for the second half of the weekend. We'll show you that here in the wind chill. On Saturday, the coldest of the cold will actually be to our west and south. It'll be colder in New York State and probably New York City than it is here in Maine. But once that system pulls away and we change the wind direction, look at this, Sunday morning, wind chills below zero pretty much statewide. And in the afternoon, we don't do much better than the single numbers and still below zero up north. Now, we've done this several times this winter, but if you have plans to go out for the game on Sunday, be aware it's going to be a cold one that continues into Sunday night too, both the wind and the cold. Seas tomorrow, 2 to 4 feet with a northwest wind, 10 to 15 knots on the water. Scattered snow showers tomorrow, could be a coating up to a spotty inch, but not everybody sees them. An isolated snow shower up north on Thursday. Dry and a little bit colder on Friday, lows around zero and afternoon highs only in the lower to mid 20s. Chance for snow on Saturday, some accumulation is possible. We'll just have to see where it all develops and tracks into the state. And then it's cold for Sunday, but I think we rebound middle of next week. So we might be back up in reach of freezing or above maybe by middle of next week.
Hey.
Yeah, pretty good.
Burst of code.
Yeah.
Cool. That sounds good. All right, Ryan, thank you.
Yep.